Coach Raffi fielding in the usual troops for the Falcons. No surprises from the side of Coach Raffi. So unlike their previous match where De Guzman and Francisco were the ones who started, will be serving for the Falcons. Pick up there by Bersano. Abalia goes up to the open side. Castrodes, soft tip. Oh, there's going to be a violation, double contact violation called against Adamson.
Errors.
UP now serves with Lipata on the other side. They go for a quick hit. That works for Jude Aguilar.
And in previous seasons, nagsiset din.
Napaka-versatile naman ng player na to. Oh, an easy answer coming from Dan Nicolas.
Look at that. The sound of the ball when it landed on the floor. I'm sure the people here in Araneta can attest to this. There was so much...
That's 3 straight points here on the side of Adamson as Castrodes hits that out. One of the things that they focused today is attacks and serving. Castrodes with that serve. Domingo goes up to the opposite side. Off the blockers was Paulino. Abalie goes up to Rahim. Rahim denied by the block end. Coverage was unable to keep that alive.
And that ball was actually sailing out, but Bersano got a hand on it. And look at the respect.
Coach Raffi said he's the marked man for them, and plan seems to be working for Adamson. Rahim tries again this time. That's popped up by Domingo. Abalie goes up to Rahim on the opposite side. This time it works on the second try.
Blockers of UP clearly struggling.
Gutierrez has been very active here in the first set. Nicolas getting that off the blockers, and that works for UP, for Adamson. Pick up there by Castrodes. They go up to the back row. Oh, what a hit from Rahim.
Very interesting exchanges of plays here between UP and Adamson.
Cogimbal with that serve. Castrodes was there for the first ball. Castrodes, receive mo, palo mo.
Their attempts as well on defense. Kasi sabi nga natin, kanina pa sila nakukuhanan doon eh. Walang attempt eh. Walang nagda-dive para makita ng coach yung intention. But right now, Rahim with a very good response after that timeout.
And UP is just 3 points away to tie things over. Castrodes with that serve. They go up to Paulino's denied now. Blocking now is activated for UP, and that is a sign for Coach Raffi Masuela to call for a timeout. Let's listen in.
With Adamson is getting slimmer with those attack errors.
Paulino with that serve. They go up to Rahim. That gets checked. The setup goes to Aguilar, who's denied. But that ball sails out.
After this,
marami
ding mga
former
matches
Fighting
na
Maroon there.
kaabang-abang. That's right.
In Bree. Oh, that hit coming from Gutierrez works.
Gutierrez really targeting that in between. Take a look at that again. Ganda ng buwelo niya. Great fall.
Pick up there by Bersano. They go up to Lagando. Oh! That's the most emphatic hit we've seen from Jelay today.
Well, Jelay has been quiet so far here in the first set. But he's just coming alive at the right time for UP. They need some lefty power for Lagando.
Domingo going up to that running. Oh! Did that get a check? That did. And that becomes an Adamson point. Adamson gets the closes out. 25-20. Let's look at that again, Mel. At number 7. Abalia with that serve. That goes straight to the net. He may not be the tallest player on the court, but his energy is really infectious. Castrodes with that serve. Gutierrez off the blockers. Castrodes picked that one up. They go up to Rahim. Off speed there, picked up there by the Libre. Oh! What a regalo!
Yung usual adjustments on defense kapag katulak yung opposite, hindi na nila ginagawa. Kung saan na lang abutan. Magsiset pa ngayon.
Gutierrez with that swipe. On the other side, Lagando off the blockers, getting a check.
Lagando starting the heat.
This is now a 4-point lead for UP. Bermudez setting up Aguilar, picked up there by UP, they go up to Castrodes, who swipes it, getting a check out.
And he knew he was pointing at Bermudez.
Right in between the open hitter and the middle blocker. They go up to Aguilar. This time down the line.
Oh.
Kept alive by Lagando. This time UP really hammering it up on the defense. Oh, another one. Same spot, this time it works.
Nabantayan na yung zone 1 during the first attempt of Jude Aguilar, but this time...
Here to serve. Abalye goes up to Castrodes.
Castrodes breaking down the wall between the hands of the blockers and the net.
Castrodes with that serve.
Ito yung rotation kung saan sila nakalamang kanina with a streak of points.
Gutierrez with that hit. On the other side, Abalye adjusting for that.
Good save.
Oh, solid block against Jude Aguilar. And Rahim is fired up here.
It's another thing to have a solid block. It's one thing to have it done in this fashion. And it just makes us so excited for the years ahead.
Castrodes with that serve. Gutierrez with that swipe. Lagando off the blockers.
The first referee saw medyo hindi maganda yung body language ng team.
This is a very different Adamson team that we're seeing today. Gutierrez, hinabaan. On the other side, Abalye chooses Lagando. Oh, too much eagerness here coming from Gutierrez. Gay continues to serve. Abalye will set up a quick, one-on-one against Cogimbal. Oh, a miscue.
I wasn't ready for the cover.
Natakot ako kasi parang feeling ko.
Kasi nag-crossover sa kabila eh.
Baka
danger.
Oh. Aguilar with that pipe play.
But here comes Adamson. They are stacking up the points again, coming alive here in the second set.
UP to serve with Nicolas. Bermudez going up to Andrew. Andrew finding a spot right behind the blockers.
Ganda ng display of athleticism here ni Rahim.
They go up to Aguilar. This time through the block is Jude.
Aguilar with some spice.
Serve now comes from Andrew Tahiludin. They go up to a quick. That is denied. The coverage was there. Castrodes will try another block from Adamson. They go to the other side. All spikers were activated in that last sequence. That drop coming from Aguilar on the other side. They go to Castrodes off the blockers. No coverage on the side of Adamson.
Castrodes.
Blocks and attacks coming from Rahim.
And he's on deck to serve again, which is the rotation that really did wonders for them.
Their parang power rotation, kumbaga. That hit coming from Rahim gets through that triple block. It was tighter, but still the power is unstoppable.
They are really trying to close out the blocks. Look at this. Which was gay in that sequence.
Set point moments for UP. Adjustment coming from Obeda. They go to the back row. Andrew popped up there by Castrodes. That's over-received. They go up to Gay. Gay hits that off the blockers. Adamson still alive here. From
Among
aggressiveness,
the players,
being too aggressive at
Dati dudukutin mo talaga agad yun basta umangat sa harap mo eh.
Obeda with that serve. They go up to Rahim. That checks. On the other side, Aguilar keeps Adamson alive here. Obeda serving that one up. Abalye goes up to the quick. Obeda was there for coverage. Bermudez going to Jude again. Jude with the hot hands, but Castrodes was there. Lagando will answer off the blockers. Oh, nobody home for coverage.
Lagando.
That serve comes from Domingo. They go up to Tommy. Castrodes. Domingo goes up to Aguilar. On the other side, Persano was there. They go to Rahim off speed. A bit slower in the pace at the start as Aguilar hits the ball out.
On that last attacker.
He's having a jolly time today. Custodes with that serve. This is the strong rotation we've been mentioning earlier. Oh, that's off the block for Paulino.
Alam mo, ito si Castrodes nag-aabang medyo pa-outside na eh. Rahim kung check ball daw and Rahim confirmed.
We're noticing also no, yung sweeper ng UP medyo nasa linya na.
Oh, actually, minsan labas nga
labas
para
na.
makuha yung mga off the block.
Si Rahim nga nasa labas na kanina. They go up to Lagando, who will give a chance ball. Let's see what Adamson will do. Domingo goes up to that quick. Oh, that is too short for Obeda.
That was too low. And tao dito si Coach Rafi, hoping to find that right mix for Adamson.
To serve there for Lipata. The blocking of UP also challenging Adamson this time. Custodes with that first ball. They go to Nicolas. Single block for Obeda on the other side. Jelay. That hit coming from Gutierrez gets a check ball. They want to challenge this.
The UAAP, of course, for these athletes to enjoy the sport.
Well, it's enjoying the sport and a lot of school spirit as Rahim continues to rally. Serve coming from Gutierrez. Picked up by Custodes. Avalle goes up to the opposite side. Oh, Nicolas playing an opposite hitter there. Hindi lang daw si Jude. Custodes cross court, finding the corner.
Castrodes, Jude Aguilar for Adamson. It's Castrodes who's driving the inspiration out from his teammates.
And that's very important. That's key sometimes that leads teams as Aguilar.
Well, it's a game plan.
Oh, that's an ace.
This service ace weapon to go through those blockers.
But on the other side, another one with a hang time. Jude Aguilar with that back row hit, regaining that 1-point lead. Custodes with that serve in what we dubbed as their strongest rotation. Aguilar getting that one through.
And Aguilar working wonders through his halftime as well.
Angelo Lipata now to serve for the black shirts. Domingo going up to Aguilar off the blockers. Trims the lead down to 2.
They played clean in the first 2 sets. 4 and 3 unforced errors from their side versus 10 on the side of Adamson.
Domingo goes up to Aguilar. Off the blockers was Jude Aguilar.
And that off the block hit was so intentional. Kailangan iwasan mo mag-crash. That's why yung mga teammates or coaches, they would always remind, walang titigil, walang titigil. Because sometimes you don't notice it, but in fact, tumitigil.
Serving is Dan Nicolas. Picked up there by Gutierrez. Oh, Aguilar adding some fire into it.
21 points already.
Wow.
He was at 26 against NU in that 5-setter loss.
I won't be surprised if he'll be able to match things up here as Balyon gets that block there. Domingo goes up to Jude. Off the blockers. Oh, over received and Lipata gets active at the net.
Lipata, saan tayo magkakakwentahan ng errors?
We'll see everything when the tally is up. As Domingo goes after it quick, that works for Balyon. I noticed that when Adamson got the lead back, but we have to appreciate the Tommy Custodes point before I get to that point of mine.
This is the rotation that we've been constantly talking about for UP.
Custodes with that serve. Domingo going up to Tahiluden who gets that through the block.
Andun yung blockers pero late nila nilalak yung
More calm now.
Mm-hmm.
Mas mukha silang steady.
That's right.
Tahiluden with that serve. Rahim with that hit. That doesn't cross as per UP, but referee says it's good. Avalle goes up to Lagando. Through the blockers was Jelay Lagando.
The set that they've won, dahil it was defense and counter that got them that set.
UP leading the charge by 1. Oh, quick hit! An easy answer for JP Balyon.
Balyon just staying alive here against UP.
Balyon with that serve. Short serve. Adjustment coming from Rahim. Still works.
In the third set, itong Adamson niya managed to have a deadlock at nakadikit na sila.
That's why this 2-point lead is already crucial. Coverage was there, Cogimbal. Aguilar this time swiping it off the block. That's a check out. Picked up there by Custodes. They go up to Lagando, who is denied there.
Gutierrez moving Lagando. Response on players. This is when they need it the most. This is the closest we've been in this match.
Oh, fast hits, fast point naman. Slow hit, pero fast point. Lagando with that serve. Domingo goes up to Aguilar, off the blockers.
Aguilar hahanapin ni Domingo.
The athleticism of a Jude Aguilar, of course. Gutierrez with that serve. They go up to Nicolas. Sagutan.
Piso-piso tayo dito. Setters who still take risk during crunch time.
It's a high risk, high reward system for both these teams. Aguilar from the back row. Oh, and he is getting into it. Custodes going for the cross court. Sumagot.
Things are heating up here. I guess that's why the showdown is much intense right now, because he also came from the same program as they...
Serve there coming from Abalye. Aguilar picked up there by Bersano. They go up to Custodes. Oh, that is overcooked. They're gonna challenge this one for a check.
Let's see if they get to deliver just one last.
Abalye with that serve. Tahiludin with that pickup. They go to Aguilar again. Picked up there by Lagando with some spice. Custodes. Soft touch up. That crosses. Domingo goes up to Gutierrez. Picked up by Abalye. Set up by Bersano. Going to Rahim. Checked by the blockers. Quadra was there. Long rally we have here. Tahiludin denied by a solid block from UP.
Look at that. The reaction of the UP crowd. And the UP bench after that kill block. It was a total team effort. It was Custodes who set the pace and gave the team confidence, but it was the collaboration of Rahim and their Gando. On the other side, 24 big points. Aguilar being the focal point, and that is why it's easier for UP to get a block over him in set number 3.
Setup goes up to Paulino, who has been injected back into the ball game.
Itong si Jude Aguilar, and he's becoming the focal point of that UP defense.
Oh, but speaking of focal points, this is the 1-2 punch. Abalye goes up to that quick. Oh,
That is dropped in by
frozen were the defenders of the... Ako'y napagod. Para sa kanya.
Napatingin ako sa'yo bigla.
Paulino from the back row.
And again, Paulino rising to the occasion dahil there's a call.
Well, that's a mixture of program and talent. Hindi din ganun kadali mag-broad jump.
For Rahim,
Yeah.
parang madali lang sa kanya.
Oo, parang Ay. Sorry. Adamson goes up to Paulino. Paulino popped up there by Lagando on the other side. Custodes will answer. He's denied, but that block goes out for Cogimbal. Cogimbal with that serve. Abalye goes up to Custodes off the blockers. Domingo will do something about this. Paulino will adjust off the blockers.
And look at where the players stop.
Bit by a hairline recently in these challenges. So let's wait and see as to what the decision will be.
Again, this is the last day for the round 1 of the UAAP, and this is the last game for the men, as we are about to have a doubleheader on the women's. After this game, no block touch, and the point will remain to you. Alam naman natin na the heavy scoring will come from the wingers eh.
But those touches and yung makasungkit ka, they're looking for a check here, but Coach Rafi will not budge out. And by the end of this game, one will have another win. Domingo goes up to Paulino, off the blockers.
Off the block, Paulino.
Paulino babawi.
Abalia now serves. Pick up the Quadra, they go up to Aguilar, full swing. Quadra was there for coverage. They choose Paulino from the opposite side. Quadra again. Oh! A miscue between Gutierrez and Domingo.
Down by 4 points. The trend continues for Adamson. Magsisimula ng maganda.
Oh!
Pero bumabagal. But Aguilar and his efforts, hindi bumabagal. Constant.
3-point lead. Paulino with that serve. Abalie goes up to Castrodes, off the blockers.
Coach Rafi with a coverage. A foot save.
Castrodes with the serve now. 4-point lead for UP. Hitones with that pickup. They go up to Aguilar, who gets that off the blockers. And di nakakatch ng camera natin lagi, no? But it's fun to watch Aguilar and Rahim. But let's appreciate that point for that serve. Coming from Adamson. Oh, single block! Leo Cogimbal, back-to-back blocks.
Earlier for UP. Cogimbal, this time for Adamson.
What a serve. Abalie goes up to Rahim. That hits the line. 3-point game. Samaniego to serve. Picked up by Paulino. Dump ball. That works.
That momentum that they've been building. Dahil kanina, iwan sila, bigla lang nakahabol. As we see that ball.
Oh, that's by a hairline again.
Looks like it's sailed out.
Wow.
And it is going. Oh!
That checks in for Hitones. Lagando with the serve.
Oh!
Oh, ball is still alive. The answer coming from Castrodes. Single block. Cogimbal on the other side. Castrodes again. Oh! Lagando serves. Pick up by Quadra. Domingo goes up to Paulino. Oh!
Off the block, Paulino.
That's off the block. Also the gentleman in white. Question is block touch. Block touch, no. Cogimbal with that serve. Samaniego sets this one up to Castrodes. Off the blockers, coverage was there. Kept alive. Gutierrez from the back row. On the other side, Castrodes again through the block. Up! Ball is still alive.
Grabe yung balance si Jude Aguilar doon.
Castrodes on the third try. Lumusot ulit. Set up from Aguilar to Paulino. Popped up by Bersano. That swipe from Castrodes does not get a check. And UP will be challenging this for a block. Leo Cogimbal, who has been an impact player in this fourth set, serves. Abalie goes up to Castrodes.
He was cramping early on, but no.
UP serves with Dan Nicolas. Domingo goes up to Aguilar from the pipe. Coverage is there. Up the dump coming from Balyon.
Balyon quick to react. UP on that last sequence.
Domingo with that serve. Full front line for Adamson. Rahim, he's been quite quiet, but shows up here. Picked up there by Gutierrez. They go to a combination. Aguilar popped up by Bersano. On the other side, Rahim.
Oh! And the blockers constantly been blocked and defended.
Mark Paulino with that serve. 11 points already in this ball game. Rahim picked up by Paulino, but that chance away from the court. Aguilar trying to catch up, but meanwhile, UP just needs to close this out and get win number 2. Abalie goes up to Lagando. Gutierrez was there for coverage. Domingo chooses Gutierrez on the combination. Adamson still alive here.
Gutierrez, nakita mo, pinalagpas niya muna doon kay Rahim yung bola.
Nico Cogimbal, si Lipata. Abalia going up to Rahim. Over the blockers, giving match point to UP.
So, like we said over and over, but he needs to play flawless right now. Oh!
4 set points, but that sails out, and that becomes a UP win for the gentlemen wearing black today.